Hi guys, I'm Lisa,
And I'm Angela.
and we're One of a Kind Milwaukee. All right, today we're here talking about all things November, because believe it or not, somehow it is already November.
That's so
I don't know
insane.
how. I don't know how it keeps happening. It's like it was just June just yesterday, I swear.
Mm-hmm.
But at least we have some fun stuff coming up this month, so I won't get too sad that it's going to start getting cold, even though it's like 80 degrees at this moment.
I know. Good way to end.
Wisconsin weather.
Good way to end October. Well, hopefully it stays that way for trick or treat because we're recording this
Oh yeah,
pre-trick or treat, like
yeah, that
30
was
for Halloween. But we shall see because it's warm today.
yeah. It
Mm-hmm.
was breezy at least by me, so it wasn't like hot outside. It's hot in my house though.
Same. Same. I feel like I stripped all my layers off. I started the morning with a sweatshirt on. Um, no longer. No, it's the tank top. But yeah, we have a lot actually, because I filled out my November calendar. And I was like, ooh, there are quite a few things
Yep, some fun stuff
taking
coming up
place. That is
as
for
always.
sure, as always. But there's also a holiday, another holiday, because fall, end of the year, it just hits us with bam, 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 holidays.
Yep, it does. Yeah, and in our house it's holidays and birthdays all, and you too. So
Mhm.
yeah, birthdays. Speaking of which, I'm looking at your birthday present right now. It just got delivered. Facebook got me again, and I was like, oh my God, that's like the most perfect thing. I have to get that. So
Nice. Okay, okay.
hopefully I
Uh,
can find it when it actually is time.
you need like a Um, my parents do this like in their basement. I do it in my one room. I have like a gift area. So like I just put like certain like because I'll also get things that maybe have no intention. Like there's not an actual person that it's for, but I'll be like, oh, this would make a good gift in the future.
Yeah,
Or like a bulk, you know,
yeah.
thing of stuff or something. So
I did that
or
when the boys were little. So when they get invited to like a birthday party or something. But if I saw something nice and like on sale or whatever, I'd be like,
mhm,
oh, somebody could totally use that. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. So because, yeah, otherwise, but then you have to remember where you did put that stuff. But that's why now I have like a designated drawer and closet area, like section for the larger items that do not fit in the drawer. But
yeah. Yeah, I don't know how many years I like ended up finding gifts that I bought for the boys because I bought them so early and
yeah,
hid them
and then
that
hit them.
yeah, and then that was the thing. Back then I had to hide them,
Right,
so
right.
but now yeah, now we're back at that because I've already started ordering stuff as I find it for
Mhm.
Bradley too, but it's gonna have to be put
I'm
at least
um
somewhat hidden.
I'm still waiting for you to find your other Halloween costume.
Oh my, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if it's in the next
That
week or two, I can still return it just under the new order because I already
okay.
ordered it. But
Yeah, if that day happened, I would like that needs to be blasted all over. Um, but yeah. So with November, I feel like last year, like on the podcast, we had a big focus on like holidays and like the stress of holidays, and we really focused on like how to make it easy and like ways to bring like Thanksgiving meal in your home, make it much easier, whether you don't like to cook, you're stressed having to cook, whatever it may be, right? Uh, this year, kind of a little different approach. Um, which I would say personally, venture wise, was sprung on by trying to think of something easy to do with my grandmother, like for the family, because it was kind of like, ooh, like trying to, get stuff there. We can't really, it's hard to get her in the house now because everyone has stairs and she's in the wheelchair. And so I don't even know that she's done stairs really since being, like she just like transitions from different seating places, but
yeah,
stairs are definitely not on the approved movement list. So, uh, the approach this time is kind of places that you could be hosted at, and then some of them actually have to go options as well. Um, which honestly, like, then you don't even have any mess in your home. Okay, like,
Right.
no
You don't have
having
to
to
clean up before
clean.
and after. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Not gonna complain about that. We found a couple, and we'll put like more like detailed link information on there because obviously there's a lot to look through on all these. Um, they definitely range in like price points as well, and of course do all require reservations. Um, too.
Yeah. I think it goes without saying if you're going out on a holiday, it's
Yeah.
not going to be cheap dining. You know,
hmm In the
one,
summer,
you don't
oh
want crappy food, but also
no,
like you also have servers and cooks and all the people are all away from their family so that they can be there too. So
that is very true. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Especially with how understaffed places are still too, you know?
Yeah.
So, but should we go into some of the places?
Yeah.
All right. So, they're kind of in all little different areas. I think majority are in the downtown space, depending on how flex you are with that terminology. Um, you know what I'm saying? Because there's like,
Yeah,
if you
I
ask,
do. If I
if you're
can
having
see
a
the tall buildings, I'm downtown, but
you're
that's
downtown.
definitely not the be over
But of course, we know
version.
there's all the neighborhoods, right? But so we have Mason Street Grill. They offer from 1 to 8 p.m., which to note, I think all of them kind of have like specific time frames on it. And theirs is 74 per person. And they have a prefix menu. However, it does also note that their regular menu will also be available. And for
Oh,
reservations, you need to call or use Open Table. But yeah, so they'll have not only the prefix Thanksgiving menu, which is a course dinner, which I think is kind of nice. You get a choice of your first course between a super salad. Your second course option is a choice of a roasted turkey dinner, so like your traditional turkey dinner. But they also have a prime rib dinner. And then your third course is a choice of dessert, carrot cake, pumpkin pie, flourless chocolate torte, hitting up those gluten-free friends. So like that's kind of nice to have. But then the fact that they actually have their regular menu too, uh, is nice as well. So, which I'm sure is something that you would note upon booking, is my guess. Um, so that's Mason Street Grill, which is
have have
located.
you been there before? Like not for Thanksgiving, obviously, but like in general, have you been there?
Not Mason. I have
Mason
never
Street?
been to Mason Street Grill. I did for mocktails once.
Oh, okay.
For mocktails, and I have done a private tour of it, like for work purposes, because there's a lot of like private event dining space, like private dining space located
Gotcha.
within there, like because you can like there's like the wine room and then there's a larger room, and you can also do they offer a chef's dinner where you actually can be seated like in the kitchen,
Okay.
and it can be with actually a pretty decent sized group too, which is kind of cool. So
That is cool. Yeah,
as
I
a
know it
private
comes.
dinner.
I've heard it recommended many times by people.
hmm
So
And then a little different area of the downtown space. We have the Capitol Grill. I have been here for a meal before, and it was good. So they are offering again, they also have their full dinner menu available, but they do have kind of a prefixed. I'm not seeing a price for theirs, but it notes that it says in our dining room is one of their options, and so their plate features so like on your plate, it looks like. So it must be like everyone, I'm guessing, has to probably participate in the Thanksgiving experience because your plate actually gets turkey with gravy, brioche sage stuffing, green beans, and a cranberry pear chutney. But then for the table, is the Sam's mashed potatoes and pecan sweet potatoes with hot honey, and then for dessert they have pumpkin cheesecake. So it must be like family style
Pumpkin.
on the sides, it looks like, and
Kind of a
then
mix.
on some of the sides. I
I'm here
guess
for the
like
pumpkin.
who doesn't want all the extra mashed potatoes though, I feel. I don't know. I'm one for the mashed potatoes. I'm a mashed
Yeah, I would
potato
trade my plate for the bowl of mashed
of
potatoes.
just whole mashed potatoes. So,
Yeah.
but then they do offer in their in your dining room, they call it. It's $135. So this has a price. And it says that it serves four, and so it's everything that you would get in person, as just mentioned. Um, but it's a simply reheat and serve concept. So, uh, and those orders can be placed. Da, da. Oh, my bad. Scratch that. Erase. Erase. So in your dining room, theirs is help prepare your sides. Reading, I reread that. So if you don't want to, like, say you want to do the turkey still, but you're like, ugh, turkey is enough. Like, that is enough drama for the llama mama. Then you can get all your sides, which is going to include brioche stuffing, French green beans with ginger butter, cranberry pear chutney, mashed potatoes, seeded rolls, and gravy for 135, and they're saying that it serves four. So it doesn't include dessert or your turkey, but takes care of all your side work. So you could be like, hey, I got the sides. I'm bringing the sides for Thanksgiving. And then put them in your own
Right.
bowls. That's what you could
Ye-
do.
Yup. Look all
So,
fancy.
yeah.
Your
So,
brioche sage stuffing.
yeah, right? Like, yeah, I chopped up that brioche. Did it myself. But yeah. And then one of the restaurants that you had, we were both kind of surprised by. Like,
Yeah.
ooh.
Texas de Brazil, which I don't
Mm-hmm.
know if you've been there, but hello meat
Mm-mm.
sweats. Um, but they have a to go, and it's actually available for pickup or delivery even.
Oh, that's nice.
For up to 10, $165. Includes turkey, gravy, sweet potatoes, stuffing, jasmine rice, uh, black beans, green beans, and cranberry sauce.
Hmm.
Um, so yeah, that looks. I mean, I thought that was like a really amazing price, and I
Yeah,
don't
for
know
up
that
to
I've ever
10.
had turkey for from Texas de Brazil, but all of their other food is pretty amazing. So
Which the
that's one up.
rice and beans a little different on the side, but I'm sure like that'd be
Yeah, I
good
mean
though.
they still it still has
Yeah. They are traditional as well.
yeah,
But it's like a
yeah,
bonus side,
yeah,
I feel.
yeah.
Yeah. That's very
So yeah,
nice that they deliver too.
right? That's what I thought.
Yeah. So, this next place is actually where we'll be going for dinner. And so a lot of these are so this Mason Street Grill and the next two after this, all the reservations can be made on Open Table. And when you book on Open Table, you'll reserve the experience because then they know that you're taking part in um, the special. That's actually how I found these. So one of the cool things with Open Table, when you're searching for reservations for a place, you can look for experiences that they offer because a lot of restaurants actually have different experiences posted. Some are continuous ones, like they might have it for the month, or some might be like specific day based. But that's
Huh.
kind of a fun fact with Open Table
Okay.
that I've noticed. So now they definitely have more of the early time slots available, it looks like currently, but maybe if you change the amount of people or whatever, like I don't know. Right now I just have it as two people, but I know we booked for seven for so like they'll take the larger bookings, which you don't normally see with, I feel like, an online reservation, but of course you can also always call. But so this is the Social American Tavern, and it's actually located in the Hilton Garden Inn, Milwaukee downtown.
Oh, okay.
And this one's a buffet, and their buffet is 59 per person, and kids 12 and under are 25. So not too shabby, but it's like a
Yeah, that's
lot.
pretty good.
It's a lot. The buffet and three and under is free. So there'll be a car shoulder turkey station, cranberry sauce, regular gravy, honey baked ham, fresh biscuits, cornbread, uh, cranberry cornbread stuffed chicken. I'm so excited to try that. Pecan crusted salmon, cornbread dressing, green bean casserole, Parmesan Brussels sprouts, candied sweet potatoes, garlic mashed potatoes. They're going to have a seafood display with oysters and shrimp and mussels and scallops, and then apple and cranberry salad, roasted beet and spinach salad, social wedge salad, fall pasta salad, and then chef holiday desserts.
So, you're gonna be having some oysters then?
No, no, can't do it. Nope. I won't be having anything from the seafood display. But I have family members that will, so yeah. But that's like a
Yeah, that
lot.
seems like
And I
it seems like a really good deal for.
well, and I like that there's multiple, if you will, like main entree, like protein options.
Yeah,
So
like
like
you have
maybe you're not a turkey
turkey
person.
and ham,
You got
but
your
then you also have
ham.
others.
Yeah,
Yeah.
then you have salmon and a stuffed chicken, so um that's pretty cool. So and for 59 per person, I feel like you can definitely get your again like your money's worth and um try all the things. And it's
Yeah.
easier and it's a cute looking place too. So um and then we've got and theirs runs from eek, what time? 2 to it's a freaking light. Their buffet experience runs from 2 to 6 p.m. because they again like these all run different times. So the next one I have not gone here before either is Trey Rivali. That's how you say
I'm gonna
it.
go with it. It looks like it could be right.
Yeah, we actually tend to they do a lot of like dinners here like with work, but um
Okay.
so this is 85 per person, 35 for a kid. Theirs is definitely more of a daytime, and it does say like a daytime buffet. So there's it from 12 to 4:30. So this is for those earlier meal folks. And I mean they've got a good selection as well. You got your turkey, your ham, eggs Benedict.
Yeah, Miss
Eggs
Benedict,
Benedict
yeah.
station, yeah. Butternut squash and carrot soup, Nancy's chopped salad, kale apple dried cranberry salad, green beans, roasted squash with pomegranate seeds and vinaigrettes and things, cranberry pear compote, Gruyere, whipped potatoes, and buttery dinner rolls, plus a dessert display. Oh man, the eggs Benny. That's yeah, that sounds good. Um, and yeah, they're located in the third ward section of downtown. That I know
Okay.
for a fact. And then not located downtown, but in Brookfield. Fleming Steakhouse is offering a Thanksgiving three-course menu, and it is $62 per guest, and they have a traditional mixed herb roasted turkey, filet mignon, or prime bone-in ribeye as your main course. It includes a starter, all the fixings, and dessert. And they open starting at 11 a.m. on Thanksgiving Day. And it looks like they have reservations going through about 6:30 p.m. So
Yeah, I'm sure that would be really good. Oh my gosh. Like
Yeah, their
some
food's yum.
Thanksgiving filet from Fleming's would be delicious.
Yeah, yeah, Fleming's has some, and if you're like not wanting like a downtown experience or, you know, that kind of thing, then, you can go to Brookfield, make your way that way. But here's like an example just because like I have the screen open, but for example, they have another experience option on their menu when you pull up because it's like notifying you that they offer another thing. So like right now, Fleming's has, it just so happens, November 14th, they're hosting a Tapestry of Taste, a four-course wine dinner,
These
which
wine dinners are
features,
just like everywhere
they're
right
in,
now. Like
right?
I hadn't
So
even
this
heard
is,
of them like a month ago, and now everybody is doing it.
it's
Like
that
I
one
see it everywhere.
effect. It's that one effect when like you're aware there's a name for
Oh,
it when, you know, or like when you get your like whatever your new car, then all of a
yeah,
sudden you see everyone
yeah.
else with the car. But they are doing a four-course wine pairing, full menus on there. For example, um, each one, each course, we got a appetizer course. It looks like salad course, main course, and then dessert course, all paired with a wine um, from the California wine selections. And it's 140 a person. But like for example, that shows up because it's an experience also offered from that restaurant. But a neat feature when exploring through Open Table because you can just search by experiences too. Or it'll start to like, I think when you're like logged into an account, it'll start to kind of get to know things you might be interested in and start suggesting
Exactly.
things. So, but yeah, so maybe you just need an easier Thanksgiving. Don't want to clean, don't want to cook, don't want to do anything except for eat and drink and eat.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
plan ahead, make your reservations, and you can
Yes.
still have a really good meal. I will say
Hmm.
I don't think it was Thanksgiving, but one year I just was life had just gotten away from me, and I just couldn't think about it. I couldn't plan, and family was like out of town doing their own thing, and I forget where I ended up, like at Applebee's or
Hmm.
something with the boys for a holiday. I'm like, well, this really isn't the vibe, but yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, lots of good options.
Hmm.
I feel like those are just a few, but
Oh yeah, for sure. I'm sure more will pop up or um obviously other restaurants can be open and maybe just don't have like a specific Thanksgiving related, special or anything. So,
yeah,
yeah, but
I'll be here before we know it.
I know less than a month.
Yes, and you know what else is also less than a month away?
I wonder.
Um, it would be Wicked, the movie,
Yeah.
which we'll be seeing in an early screening, early release, whatever.
Yeah.
We're seeing it on before it's officially released, which I don't really understand, but whatever.
Yep.
Um, so yeah, I I'm Wicked obsessed, and I've been denying myself a Starbucks trip just so that I didn't accidentally get a
Really?
Wicked drink. You know,
Stop
you know
it.
how that happens. You just walk in and innocently end up with the wrong thing. But
Do they already have
um,
them?
yeah, they came out like
Oh,
last week.
okay.
So yeah, so Starbucks is just one of many that I'm sure will hop on the Wicked train. The merch is going crazy. Like
Hmm.
what has come out already? The Stanleys people
Oh
were going
gosh, the Stanleys people
crazy.
went crazy over, yeah.
But like I didn't really get it. I don't
No,
one
maybe that's just like Stanley culture, like
but there were people who
Chewy.
were like, oh, I'm not a Stanley person, but I have to get this one. But I was like, but it's just pink. It's just pink. Like I don't know.
Right.
But I've seen cuter well there's some Starbucks ones that are going to come out that
Those, yeah.
pretty cute. But like even like just the regular like Target ones I thought were whatever. But Yeah, all the things. All the things. So we're gonna go and are we gonna dress up?
Yeah.
Dress up. Dress up.
Yeah. I'm wearing mine to work
Oh,
because
okay.
YOLO, it's a Wednesday. So I
They
think
might
I'm
want
gonna
to get rid
have
of
to
you.
wear I'd like a version of it to work. It'll just be too much pressure to fully change,
Oh, yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
So
That would be nice.
I'm
Life,
in it
yeah.
to win it. And when people are like, that's an outfit today, I'll be like, yeah, because I'm seeing Wicked and I'm representing Alpha. Nope. See, I don't really know. This is,
So, admittedly, I know the idea of it. I haven't seen the play. I will next year. But um I grew up obsessed with like Wizard of Oz. So
yeah,
I've always
yeah.
wanted to see the play, and I do know like the main songs. I'm sure I don't know them all
Hmm.
from the musical. Um, but yeah,
Yeah.
I know a very general idea of what the movie is about. And this is only part one. Did you know that?
Oh, right. I think so. I
Yeah.
think so. I mean, it only seems like, yeah, of course they're gonna do that. But yeah, I've seen the musical like quite a few years ago in Chicago with my mother because she Wizard of Oz is her thing.
Yeah.
Um, one of the very few movies that she will sit through and rewatch and actually sit, like you would sit through because she wasn't big in the animated movies. So she quickly was like, okay, we're gonna watch Wizard of Oz and hopefully like like what's at the back of her head. But she like
Oh,
loves
like
the
when you were little?
songs and everything. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I love it.
You
My
know.
boys were not they did not want to watch that with me.
Mhm.
So um but yeah, I used to, when I was little, I watched it every weekend, like
Yeah.
legitimately every weekend.
Yeah.
Obsessed. And then I just watched a special on it not too long ago about how horrific the movie set was for the
Oh,
people, and
really?
like like the costuming and stuff like that,
Mm-hmm.
using toxic things to
Oh.
make the Tin Man metallic and
Oh,
just
okay.
all sorts of crazy stuff.
Yeah.
I don't remember what the name of it was, but
Yeah, I've
yeah.
been to
But
the Wizard of Oz Museum in like Kansas.
oh, really? That's cool.
Yeah,
That
it's
sounds
like it's this cute like little space and then like the whole little town has is very like there's Totos all around, all these
okay.
different themed Totos.
Like the
Kind of
guitars
like
and
yeah, yep, yep. And then there's like a alleyway that's the yellow brick road and it's really pretty. How that like artists collaborated on that. And then there's a winery too, which their wine is very, very good, but they're so small batch. And even one of their wines is a grape that like they just like make basically. So like it's like a
interesting.
custom. It's like, someone like one of those things because I was like, "Oh my goch, this is like amazing. I've never had anything like it." And they're like,
You're
"Yeah,
like,
like
we have two
it's
bottles a year. Sorry.
well, right." And they only ship out like to one, there is a place that like a liquor store or whatever that sells it in New York.
Oh,
But otherwise,
that's not any more
it's not
convenient.
sold, like statewide and other
Gotcha.
dis like it's not distributed, to other stores. And I was like, that stinks. So definitely walked out of there with like 6 bottles. So I still have two.
Nice.
Yeah. But yeah, I think I'm going full force as much as possible. Uh, yeah, but for
I
work
mean,
in the fit.
I feel like it's not that far out of the norm for me to just be like all pink, pink,
There you
pink,
go.
pink.
Yeah.
I don't wear dresses to work usually, so that might throw people, but
Oh, okay. Yeah.
we'll see. But yeah, I'm already like
I just,
Figuring
yeah.
out the nails and yeah, all the things.
I did
So,
plan the November nail set is going to be green. It'll be
okay.
fall, but because I only do them once a month now. So I'm doing a green fall to make it go with it because it'll be like 2 days beforehand. And I was like, for the photos, for the pod, for the post, gotta have the green nails. How how horrible is it? It's not horrible. It's funny. It's funny when doing videos or the cheers things. I will literally have like both friends, coworkers, etc. will be like, "Ooh, but my nails aren't done. You don't like that." Like, are you sure you want it? Are you sure? But my nails aren't pretty.
Well, you could
Uh,
just like you keep a
well, I'm like,
box
there's definitely ways
of
around
nails.
that.
You just
I'll
keep a
keep
box
one
of
on
nails
me.
and some tabs and just be like, here, just put this one on your thumb. You'll be fine.
That's a good idea. But yeah, it has been brought up more, like a lot more recently, which I think is hilarious. Absolutely hilarious.
Yeah, people are catching on to you, that's for sure.
Yeah, yeah. That year of Cheers is coming up.
Yeah. Yeah. I can't
hmm
wait to see that. It's
Yeah,
gonna be a lot of cheers.
I know. I feel like I got to get better at doing it though, like for like next year, because like there's so many things that could be Cheers more of,
Oh,
you know?
all right.
So let's
On it.
go.
On
Let's
it.
do this. But it is
We're
fun because like looking through it, like I'll be like, oh yeah, because I did start working on it because I was like, ooh, I should probably start actually downloading these because so they're in chronological order. And I was like, oh yeah, that's from that event, or oh yeah, that's when we got these, or because it's like there's some with family and stuff too, or
yeah.
like yeah, like
Yeah.
coworkers or what. Because I'll usually ask, I'll be like, do you want to be a part of the year of cheers, like kind of thing.
Yeah, but you carry around a consent form.
Yeah. Do you give me
Release
permission
to
to
use
use
your
your
likeness,
hand?
the
Yeah.
likeness of your hand.
So
That's awesome.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, we'll definitely be cheersing some Starbucks Wicked drinks then
Yeah.
this
There's a
month.
Starbucks. Are we gonna meet at the Starbucks near there? Or we're gonna drive there? You're gonna drive here and then we'll drive out there? Or what are we gonna do? We still have to figure that out. Oh my gosh.
Oh, it's a good thing we have like 3 weeks. It'll be okay.
He'll be here before we know it.
But yeah, I'm sure there's a Starbucks over that way. I don't know. But we'll
Yeah.
figure that out.
We'll figure that out. And then I think the movie theater probably has some things also.
Yeah, hope so. I know like AMC has merch. I may have ordered the pins just today actually. Because they have them available online, but I have not seen anything official from
From
Marcus
Marcus.
on what they're doing. So yeah, I don't know. But I
There'd
I
probably
have to
be a
believe they'll do
maybe a
something.
bucket.
Bucket or a cup. A cup would be cool.
Bucket, cup.
Those
Oh, it looks like they have. Okay, here we go. I'm
oh,
seeing
did you find something?
keychains. I'm seeing keychains.
Okay.
You get access to early screening, so they show that. They have a sweepstakes for a chance to win a replica staff. I don't know. Be one of the first to see Wicked. Oh, oh! Be one of the first to see Wicked in theaters Wednesday, November 20th, and receive a free set of exclusive pink and green heart pins.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
um, it's got like their like a silhouette on them. And
Okay.
then early access screening will be shown on our biggest screens. While supplies last for the things, and then in theater activities, you're gonna be popular when you show off your fandom of Wicked with photo opportunities for the entire family. Come dressed as your favorite character or use hats, tiaras, and other props that will be available. They're going to have that. They're going to have exclusive drinks, specials, and giveaways. Get ready for the musical event of the year beginning November 20th. Purchase one of our soon to be announced special
Okay.
themed drinks for Wicked. Ooh, we got to get that too. and receive an exclusive keychain while supplies last. So if you get the special drink, then you get a Wicked keychain. They're gonna have pink and green ices and pink and green caramel popcorn. Cute.
So many things to cheers right there.
So many things to chairs. Uh, yeah, so that looks like that is what they plan on having at Marcus. So pins for early access on early access
Yeah.
day while supplies last. It's like, oh crap, now I gotta get there early, gotta get Angela ahead of the game. And then
Movie starts at 4:30. Angela, don't be late.
drinks drink drink special to be announced, but with the drink special you get a keychain
Keychain.
while supplies last. And then pink and green ices, pink and green popcorns. Caramel popcorn. Cute. Cute. That's so cute.
I'm
We
excited.
love it. Hold on. That's
So,
crazy.
anyway,
Wicked, Thanksgiving, and much more in November because we're also going to be attending art class.
yes. Painting. Painting.
Yep.
Painting.
We're gonna do some painting with Hummingbird
Hummingbird?
Vision Art
Yes.
November 8th. Uh she offers typically I feel like at least like 1 to 2 different classes a month. But we finally
Yeah.
get to try one because our
Yeah.
schedules aligned. So, that's exciting. I haven't done a painting class in forever. It's been a hot minute, like
Yeah. Same.
years. Yeah.
Oh, it's been probably, I don't know. It's been a little bit, but I like painting. I don't think I'm particularly good at it, but it's fun
It's
to do.
fun. Yeah, it's very therapeutic.
Yep.
Um, I'm also hoping to eventually, and I think in November, try a line dance class or live line dancing. Live line dance? Live
Yeah.
line
Learn
dance.
to
They
line
ha
dance.
they have one
Yes.
that day, that evening, which I did send to my cousin because it goes until like
The,
11 p.m.
oh, I saw
Something like that.
they were back
Oh,
at at the art barn, and then they were at
oh, were
Bub.
they? But
Yeah.
yeah, they do a lot at Bub's. They're almost there like every week. So, but she's good at that stuff, like picking it up
Oh.
way better than me. Same with my aunt, because they used to do classes, not line dance, but polka.
Okay.
Yeah.
I could see that.
Uh-huh. So, but yeah, my dad told me I had to get. He said this, we're gonna put this on record. If I take line dancing, then I need cowboy boots. And I was like, well, I have wannabe cowboy boots. And he's like, no, you need real cowboy boots. And I was like, you giving me permission to get some expensive cowboy boots, sir?
Or hear me out. We could go to Nashville. It's one of the places that's like buy one, get four free.
We have a boot barn now.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I haven't been there, but I heard.
Yeah, right over yonder.
Oh. Yeah, but yeah,
Over yonder to the boot barn.
corners
Yeah. On collection. Mayfair collection. Do they have one
collection.
at the corners too?
Yeah, yeah.
But they
No,
for sure
I'm
at the
thinking wrong
Mayfair
thing.
collection.
Collection. That was the word I was going for.
But are those boots, right?
Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, they have like flashy
Yeah.
ones too, but they're like legit. Like
They're legit boots. Yeah.
I'm
So I
pretty
was
sure.
like, okay,
Yeah.
Christmas, birthday, it's coming up. Let's go. So
Right? Well, that was my other idea. It's just like, well, if you have to get them, then
I
he
mean,
could get you some boots. Yeah.
yeah, I'll try them on. Yeah, because then I was like, but I like these ones and they're in all different colors, but they're not technically like actual boots. And he's like, no, he's like, you find one that goes with everything,
See, he's already tried to rein you back in. He's trying
right?
to keep control.
And then you can s-
You can
invest.
accessorize them too.
I know that. I know. I would do like a neutral brown probably or like a black because the black ones are pretty, I feel,
Like,
or like the neutral browns. But the hot pink, you see the hot pink ones and like the red ones
I
and
was thinking
like
like the whitey
the
silver
blue.
sparkly ones too. Those
Those
go
are
with
nice too. Yeah.
those go with a lot. It's neutral.
Yeah. So, yeah, and then we watched a bunch of line dance videos.
You
Uh-huh.
and your dad.
And my mom,
Okay.
because he thinks that she
That's
might
awesome.
like maybe try it. We'll make it a
Okay.
whole family adventure.
Does your dad have cowboy boots? Is he ready to get out there?
No, no,
No, he could just wear the
no.
cow outfit,
Yeah, the
cow
inflatable.
costume.
Yeah, him and that inflatable cow with the trunk or treat that just took place.
Yeah.
Is it deflating? Is it deflating? Is the cow head deflated? I think I need more new batteries. He goes, gets a new battery. Is it better now? Yes, it looked fine before. Him in that cow costume suit, man. But he had kids asking to take pictures with him, parents asking if their kids could take pictures with him. I
That's
mean,
awesome. That's awesome.
it, yeah, it was funny. He's funny with that cow. That darn cow. It's definitely gotten its wear between the fair and now trunk or treat because they are invested in that farm themed trunk or treat.
Okay.
So, um, they are. Mm-hmm.
Well,
Yeah.
hopefully we can find a place to trunk or treat with
Next
the
year.
pod. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna maybe try to convince the person that I know who put the one on to do a
Mhm.
Sunday. I feel like that's the issue. Like so many things happen on Saturdays, you know? So like
Yeah. Yeah.
and if the
That's
date was like well enough in advance, that too. But yeah, I feel like Saturdays are so busy in October.
yeah.
Because there was actually another one taking place right at the Mayfair collection. They crossed paths. They're
Oh,
like timing. Because
okay.
I think my cousin ended up taking her kiddos to the other one after. Because I was like, hey, there's another one. Like, you want to get some more candy?
So
So
not to be too premature about next year, but so when are we deciding on our official
yeah,
theme for next?
it's ready.
Our,
The votes are in. So I'm
so
taking the votes. But Facebook, fun fact, only lets you post a year in advance, literally a year to the
oh,
date
for
and
an event.
time. Yes.
Oh,
So
that's
I want to wait to announce
oh,
it
okay.
when I
Okay.
invite. No, I can announce on here because it'll be past
Oh,
the date. So are you
okay.
ready? Drum roll. The winning theme for next year is Marvel,
Superheroes.
superheroes, or villains. There's
Okay.
also villains with Marvel, right?
Okay. So
That's
just
why I
Marvel.
just Marvel. That's why
Okay.
I was like, I feel like, I mean, yeah, superheroes. Or did I say superheroes? Oh, I
I
did
thought
say
it said
superheroes.
superheroes.
It
Yeah,
is
but
superheroes. My bad. Short, 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 short. Scratch that. Superhero, Marvel superheroes. There are lots of them. And yeah,
okay.
we had,
I'm gonna be ready because I already know what I want to do. So yeah.
I'm ready
Hmm.
already, ready too. So, but I ended up, it's funny because people, I mean, I think it's great that those that were unable to attend also voted. So I'm kind of like, y'all had best come next year. You'll
Right.
have a whole
That's
year notice.
so to backtrack a little, we just had our Halloween
Yeah.
party. It
Yeah.
was Disney villain themed, and it was a huge success. You did a great job with drinks and decorations,
Oh, thank you.
and everybody did a good job with their costumes.
Yeah.
And then we went out.
Yeah, that was fun.
I really liked it. I thought it was really fun. Like there were a couple times that I looked around and I was like, "Wait, is anybody else here having fun?" I'm not sure. But as the night went on later, I felt like more people were, and mostly like I just didn't care because whatever, we were having fun, right? But
Right, exactly. Our group was having fun, and that's what
yeah,
matters.
yeah.
You know,
The vibe, I
yeah.
mean, I liked the vibe. I would totally go back to 90s, what is it, 90s Y2K?
I
Just
think I
my
always add a
90s.
Y. Is there actually a Y?
I think that's, yeah, I think it's, there
Or
is
is that
one.
me adding the Y?
I don't think so. I,
Is
I
it?
don't, there is one.
I
Hold
feel
on.
like, no, there is not. It's
It's
90s
90s
2K
2K.
Cafe. I
Yeah,
keep
that's
saying
right.
it with a Y for
I
some
know
reason.
because
And
Y2K, that was the thing. But yeah,
yeah,
90s
so
2K.
90s 2K
Shout
Cafe.
to what was his name? What was his name? What was his name? Who did you meet?
Seth. Seth.
Seth.
Mm-hmm. One
Okay,
of the
shout out to Seth.
owners.
We had a good time. I'd definitely go back.
Yeah, we did. And the fish bowls were great. They
Tasty.
were tasty. We had multiple.
Music was
Uh,
good.
yeah. Fun dancing up on the stage.
The floor was a little sticky, I will say that. Like
Yeah.
legitimately, almost lost my shoe at one point. It was like so good.
Um, yeah, but yeah, definitely a different vibe though, like, and I think it's more of a generational thing is the dancing versus not dancing concept. Because I'm seeing that more on the TikTok as well. Like we used to, like you went out to dance, and they just don't do that nowadays. It's sad. It breaks my heart. My heart is broken. But I'm still gonna have fun and dance. And I don't care what you think about
Yeah.
me.
Doesn't even.
That's all
And
I
that's the
gotta
other thing I
say.
was I didn't feel like, well, although at that point I don't know that I noticed, but like I didn't feel like there was judgment about how much fun we were having. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
sometimes you go to places and it's kind of a chill vibe, and if you come in like that, then they're like, eh. But I
Yeah,
didn't.
because
So there
I feel
wasn't
like
that.
we were definitely turned up to like
Yeah,
1,000.
yeah. There were some drinks consumed in the.
Did we go through a whole entire bottle of Truly vodka? Yeah. Before we left the house? Yeah. 14, no, what's five times? No, 20 cocktails, pre-made cocktails. Yeah.
I had three Jello shots.
Yeah, we had the Jello shots. We had the other shots also, because that was like a three, that was like a little less than half full, uh, watermelon vodka. I don't know what brand. Um, we were, but we also had mocktails. Because
I did not
always
have
good with the,
cocktails.
well,
Oh,
I'm
they were
always good with the
available, but
mocktails. We had the mocktails and the cocktails, like mocktails, pre-mixed mocktails, and then anyone like who was driving or for whatever reason that they needed a mocktail, like when we did that poison game, which that was fun. We turned into like a drinking game. Uh, like I was like, okay, are you gonna do a real shot or are you doing a mocktail? You know,
yeah,
and still made it look pretty and everything because it was the poison. You needed poison in your glass for that game. So, but yeah, I think it turned out really nice. I mean, there was 10 of us, like 11 of
yeah,
us. 11. I was
yeah.
like, oh man.
Person, yeah.
So, yeah, I would love to. I mean, great group, but I'm always the more the merrier. So, um, and yeah, I think next year's will be on the 1st of November, which will feel weird.
Yeah.
But Halloween's on on Friday, and I don't think anyone's gonna want to do anything on the Friday.
Just yeah, it's hard to like, especially like to dress up, like to
Yeah,
dedicate
like the
time to
time, the
dress up, and
turnaround.
yeah,
Yeah. And I feel
and then
like
you,
with this year, so many places are doing their Halloween stuff on the weekend, like after,
yeah,
the first or the second, the second and third or whatever. So in the case of this year, that I feel with next year with Halloween being on Friday, it's probably going to be even more places like
yeah,
taking part in the Saturday of Halloween, if you will. So I don't want to plan it and then we're totally like just stuck to I'm not a house party person. I am not. So I am all about like start off at the house, have fun that way, but I cannot like stay at the house then. If that's the case, I can do that, but then I will have like one cocktail and like call it. Like I'm not gonna, I'm just not a house party person. I like to go out
Yeah.
because there needs to be that whole other vibe once you kind of get to like
Yeah.
next set.
Right. You're getting your drink on to get your dance on. I get it. I get it.
I can get my dance on though without getting my drink on though
Well,
also. Because you can also like play pretend a little, like if you haven't had anything to drink, just be like, oh, like what's in this glass? Water? What? H2O? No, that's not H2O. What are you thinking? These dance moves aren't because they're because of the vodka in this cup, not just because I have bad dance moves. Uh, but yeah, so very excited for next year. I don't think I've ever done a superhero costume. No, I did once with my mother and Chloe. Yeah. Because it was like for school. Like my mom and I
okay.
were it for our school thing, but then I made Chloe, our family dog, um, a costume as well.
And what were you then?
It was Wonder Woman.
Okay.
Yeah. But it
Yeah,
was
I've been
like
Wonder Woman also, and
the
Mrs.
tutu
Incredible.
style, you know?
Yep.
Yeah, like with the tutu and like the top, like a t-shirt kind of look. Oh, that's because we did Trunk or Treat also that year as superheroes. That was our first time doing the Tosa Trunk or Treat that year. That goes back. Yeah. But yeah, so it'll be fun. I'm excited. And I know people will think I'm crazy for sharing it already because I shared this year's Halloween party, I think in June. I think is when I sent the invite. But I was like, you know what? I'm getting on people's calendars. Let's
Yeah,
go.
no excuses.
No
Buy your
excuses.
buy your stuff now so that you can't find it and you have to buy it
Like,
again like I did. I mean, why not? That sounds like
or
the right
just
thing.
slowly buy your stuff to spread your expenses and then make sure you put it in a special
Send yourself an email with the location of your stuff.
put an
I don't
air
know.
tag with it.
Well, if I can get what I want, I already have a plan that will require very little investment, but
Okay.
hopefully will work out
Okay.
well.
I'm gonna do a sign up genius this time.
Okay.
That way I don't have to keep updating.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
All
Because
right. Well,
that's how OCD, you know. It's that type A. Sign up
I
genius
mean,
for
and
Halloween.
but it works well, and that's the thing. And like when I see people do stuff like this and they don't, I'm like, I mean,
Well, you don't want to
okay, I
have five
guess.
Spider-Man, you know? Who wants that?
Although that would be kind of funny if everybody was like literally like if we could convince everybody to be the same character and then go out like that. They're like
Yeah.
nine
And
Spider-Men.
yeah. Yeah.
Spider-Man. Yeah. But yeah,
Yeah.
no. I think everybody being their thing and then but there's like a single thread that kind of theme that ties everybody together.
Because people definitely like noticed it when we were out. Um, and there was even like, you know, of like, oh, I haven't seen that character tonight even because I feel like it was
Mhm.
very like, you know, out there
Yeah.
the theme in a way too. So that was kind of cool also. And I feel like the Marvel superheroes even still like unless it's like a very very main character or like, you know, currently like widespread or whatever. Like I
Yeah.
think that too will be like a really fun, like interesting, like more unique like group concept um as well. My heart went for Sailor Moon. I put it out there, but no one voted. It's okay.
That was like, do you know what that is? I was like, I've heard of it.
Homework. I've always wanted to be Sailor Moon for Halloween, so it is on my list. I definitely have a list of wants for Halloween still.
So I was thinking of some like other themes, like not for this year. So that's good. That's whatever. But
Hmm.
like I was thinking like everybody do like a favorite childhood like toy or show or
Mm,
something
okay.
like, but it would be harder to see the theme within it probably, but like
Right.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Forget what even sparked that. Oh, I want to be Rainbow Bright. That's what sparked that.
Oh, gotcha. I know, because I was like trying to think of things that had like up to like potentially like 20 characters, you know, if there
Well, that's
were,
what like so Shrek was one of the options, and at first I was
yeah,
like, that's not. But then I started looking, and I'm like, oh my God,
there's a
there's so
lot of
many. Like
characters on Shrek.
I totally had a character like picked out, locked and loaded. I was ready.
Shrek was close. It was second.
Yeah,
So 2 votes
so
difference.
I was I was prepared.
What was your Shrek? What would have been your Shrek?
um, dragon, the dragon.
Okay.
I don't remember the
Yeah.
character's name.
It's Dragon.
Yeah. Oh, she
Yeah.
doesn't have a name.
Doesn't she go by the dragons?
I don't know.
No, I think it's like dragon, donkey, like I think they go by
Oh, yeah, I
yeah.
guess. Okay.
Yeah, I would have done Puss in Boots.
That seems right.
Yeah. Yeah. So, it might have to go up on vote for next year. The next year. Because how far are we ahead thinking? I don't know.
2026.
I mean, as we've got like behind me, you can't see it because you're listening, but I literally still have the Disney villain, I don't know, photo backdrop that I got. I got that off of Temu.
Love Timu.
It's pretty good, right?
Although they did let me down with the wig for my I mean, I guess my
Oh.
head let me down. That's the problem. I have a giant head. That's my wig did not fit my giant head.
Your head let you down. Oh my gosh, that's funny.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, I think we have a super
Well,
long episode for me to edit
I think we
again.
do.
So I
Is
think
that
we'll see you
is
next
that
time.
see you next time?
I think
See
so.
you next. Okay, we'll see you next
Bye.
time.
Thank you for tuning in to One of a Kind Milwaukee. We hope you enjoyed this episode as much as we did making it. As a small podcast, your support means everything to us.
Seriously.
Please consider subscribing, rating, and leaving a review on your preferred platform.
That's Apple, Spotify, Amazon, and iHeartRadio.
And don't forget to hit that notification button so you never miss an episode.
We have some exciting topics and guests lined up for the future. Don't forget to check out the show notes for links related to the episodes.
Keep an eye out on our Instagram story for bonus material.
That being said, make sure to follow us on Instagram at oneofakindmke to stay in the loop to learn more about local businesses, events, giveaways, and more.
Thank you again for listening. Until next time, this is Lisa
and Angela, hoping you have a one-of-a-kind week.